Hey! WolfGxngDon, never lagging. 2K bills to the fraction. Breaking it down to the pound, puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, with brick by brick we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub, this WolfGxngDon, you know it's real. Never chill, sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges, 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah. Running it up, no time to play. You know what's on, yeah. The greatest builds inside 2K.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Don back here with another build video, man, and today I got y'all covered with the best tall point guard build that I have seen so far. But before anything else, man, make sure you go ahead and like up the video. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already, man. We are dropping all of the best builds for 2K25, but let's get right into it. Now, for this build, we're going 6'6", 195 pounds with a 6'9" wingspan. And of course, if you're gonna make a tall point guard build, there are some advantages that you're gonna have versus small builds. Of course, a lot of your shots won't be contested. That's probably number one on the list. But all right, man, let's get started with the close shot, man. We're gonna take the close shot up to a 70. And I really like to have close shot on these tall builds because, like I said, the small point guard builds can't really contest a lot. If you play a lot of 2s or 3s, you'll know the value of these tall bigs. For the driving layup, we're gonna take that up to an 80. For the driving dunk, we're gonna take that up to an 87, man. That does get you the contacts off too. And of course, you're gonna want those. If you're a tall point guard build, you probably should be attacking the rim anyway. For the standing dunk, I always like to have it at least a 40. I mean, truthfully, this year I've seen it be pulled off with a 25. So as long as you have some sort of standing dunk, I think you'll be all right. For now, we're gonna leave post control alone. We're gonna take the mid-range shot up to a 79, man. You always wanna have at least a little bit of midi on every build. Just trust me, it is always worth it to have at least a little bit of midi. Now for the 3-point shot, we're gonna take this up to an 89, man. And I think on this game, it's pretty easy to shoot. But to make sure you're an effective shooter, you always wanna have a decent 3-point shot, especially as a guard. And on this guard, with that 89 3-point shot, we do get set shot specialist on gold, probably one of the best badges in the game. Now, for the free throw, we're gonna take that up to a 71. I like to have a little free throw at all times, just in case you wanna take the build to 5s, you won't be a liability out there. I'm not saying you're gonna make a ton of free throws with a 71, but you will be decent. Now, for the pass accuracy, I would go 82 with this. This is like the bare minimum for a point guard. I mean, you can get away with 71 if you play a lot of park, but your passes will be pretty slow out there, and I don't even want y'all to do that to yourselves, man. So I mean, 75 is decent for the off-ball builds, but on a point guard build, I would say at least at 82, because that does get you the versatile visionary on bronze. And this badge is kind of dope, man, if you ask me. I think oops are definitely back this year, especially the standing oops. So if you make a point guard build, I would say throw some pass accuracy on there, at least get this up to bronze, dog. Like, just help your teammates out. That'll be something that will be important in the future, of course. So with the ball handle, we can go with that 92. Steals are kind of OP. So I would at least have a decent unpluckable. I would say decent is probably silver, but if you want your build to be good, you want to have gold unpluckable on that build. Now for the speed with ball, we're gonna take that up to an 86. This is probably the lowest you should go for an actual guard build, unless you're gonna be like a post guard, which I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen a ton of those this year, but last year it was like a real meta. But of course, being a tall point guard build, one thing you need to have is perimeter defense. Make sure you have a good amount of it too. So we're gonna take this up to an 82. Make sure we get challenger on silver, because you already know the challenge is kind of crazy. But just a little quick tip, seems like you get better contests if you actually don't put your hands up. You might be better off just running at people. And this build is decent as far as the defense goes. So like if you're in somebody's, you in their jersey, you'll definitely get the contest on this build. Now for steal, we're gonna take this up to a 73. Until they patch it, I don't think you need anything crazy on steal if you want to be able to play those lanes, man. Lanes, you get them super easy. We're gonna take it up to a 73, get interceptor on silver. That is a decent badge level. Having on glove honestly does not matter. The on-ball steals are kind of tough unless you got thumbs and you know how to, get bump steals. It's gonna be a little tough for you anyway. So you don't have to go super high on the steal. Now for the physicals, man, we do need physicals. So we're gonna take this up to an 85, get some decent speed. Speed really just covers off-ball movements. You don't need a ton of it on a build like this. For the strength, we're gonna take this up to a 67, man. And with that 67, we do get physical finisher, so you're able to finish some of those contact layups, and you get strong handle to kind of help you combat those hefty locks out there, you know what I'm saying? Then for the vertical, we're gonna take this up to a 75. That 75 does get you posterizer, and it also gets you aerial wizard. Now for the putbacks, I'm gonna just let you know on the timing for the putbacks. If you want to be able to time those pretty well, hit square after the ball hits the rim. That helps out a ton on putbacks, man. Just trust me on that. Hit square after the ball hits the rim. I play big a lot. That's how you get those. Now for the agility, we will need to take this up a little bit. We're gonna take it up to a 76. We get shifty shooter on silver. I mean, even though this build isn't here for defense, you wanna have at least a little bit so you're good to go. Now for the final touches, we will throw a little interior defense on the build. We're gonna take this up to a 55. And now there's literally nowhere else you can put the points. You literally have to put the point on offensive rebound. That's the only way to max out the build. Now this build is a very balanced build. It's all around build. It's also a little bit taller if that if that small point guard build is not just style. This will probably fit you a little bit better, man. But all right, let's go ahead and complete the build. We're gonna talk about these shades of, man. We got shades of Sleepy Floyd, Malcolm Brogdon, and Lamelo Ball. All pretty solid. Malcolm Brogdon, more of a defensive type point guard build. Lamelo, you know, he be getting them shots up, man. Shot creating 3-level threat. Very solid build name. Let me know what y'all think about the build down in the comment section. And of course, I'm not gonna leave y'all hanging, man. Of course, we're gonna get on this build. We're gonna talk about these animations, man, because the animations, I would say, are probably some of the most important things in the game. So let's get right into those. Now, in my opinion, on the jumpers, man, there's really only two bases to go with for a build to start, in my opinion. You got Kobe Bryant or James Harden. Now, you can flip it either other way like you want to. I mean, you can go with like the James Harden base, Kobe Bryant release, or like the Kobe Bryant or a pure Kobe Bryant, but just put it in the custom jump shot builder just to make it a little faster, man. I really like the James Harden base. It's really smooth, and on rhythm shooting, it seems like it's really easy to see that cue, so you can actually get that jumper off. But I cannot recommend this jump shot high enough, man. I'm telling you, this James Harden base is absolutely cash. It is really fast, so if you don't like really fast jumpers, then you might struggle with it a little bit, but just trust me, once you get used to it, you'll be knocking it down at a high clip. Now the dunk styles, that's completely on you, man. You pretty much have to choose what you want to do. So I say for this build, I would definitely equip these pro contacts off too. I mean, that's probably the best type of dunks that you're gonna get on this build. But then for the one-hand dunks, I would definitely go with this athletic style. I really like the launches that you get from it. It seems like you push more towards the rim so you can actually get decent dunks on the build. Now standing dunks, you literally only get the regular one. Like I said, as long as you can get an animation for it, it's pretty good to have standing dunks. Now for the actual player signature dunks, I would go Paul George. Those are always pretty good. Scottie Pippen are decent. Anthony Edwards, I think I like his, but every now and then I think you get one of those back scratcher animations. That would be the only thing that I will worry about on that. But other than that, he gets some really good launches towards the rim. He dunks at some really unexpected points, and that was the one right there. Any of those cockback animations, I'm really not a fan of. I'm not seeing a bunch of them getting blocked this year. It's just something that I've kind of become adjusted to in playing 2K. It's definitely something that you gotta watch out for. And if you play this game a lot, you know what I'm talking about, man. Those cockbacks get blocked a lot. I think it's kind of like a bump steal in air. And Clyde Drexler has always been good. So if that's one you want to do, I mean, it looks kind of cheesy and gives you those old school type dunks. And there's another cockback in there. So, I mean, that's just, hey, man, that comes with a lot of these dunk packages. So just be on the lookout for that. Now, when it comes to dribble moves, there's only a few things that I think are completely not negotiable in some of the best dribble styles in the game, at least for me, because I know everybody has their own thing that they like to do. But the dribble style on a build like this is definitely Jalen Green. I really like his animations, man. You get some pretty good ones. They're relatively quick, you know, and I feel like this dribble style is one of the best for taller guards or people just with lower ball handle. So the pass style, I typically go with none. If I go with none, I don't really like a lot of the animations. I don't like pass styles with load ups. There's just a bunch of stuff that I don't like in the pass animations. I mean, let me know what y'all think is the best pass animation in the game, man, because I like none, personally. I have liked none for the last few years. That's what I've been using, and I've been successful with it. Escape moves, I use James Harden. Behind the back, I like Jimmy Butler. And for the step back, there's literally nothing to do other than Luka Doncic. And for the actual triple threat style, 2K2's literally just released a video about this not too long ago, that the triple threat style doesn't necessarily change anything much, but it changes things visually. And I think visually, the best triple threat style to use is Joel Embiid. It'll get you right, man. You get some pretty clean catches. And I just like it, man. He doesn't bobble the ball around too much. Pause if I need that. But anyway, I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. Let me know what y'all think about the build down in the comment section, man. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. But before you get up out of here, man, do me a favor. Like the video, share the video, definitely subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, man. I'm trying to drop y'all the best builds, man. I'll catch y'all in the next one. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. Peace.